Hello, and it's this time of the show where we're going to talk about the top 5 watches under $5,000, and we're going to do so with Michael Clerizo, Wall Street columnist and watch author. Welcome on board.
Hello there, Marc-Andre. It's Wall Street Journal, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyway,
did I say?
That's okay. I don't really mind.
Just the Wall Street.
No, it's all right. I know what you're like. And I know it's, late, you're tired. Actually, it's early, but it's a late in the fair and you're tired, all that kind of stuff. Now, I have a new word for you. Okay? How's your Yiddish? Do you speak Yiddish? You speak a lot of languages.
Yeah, but not Yiddish. No.
Not Yiddish. Okay. When you want to say congratulations to someone in Yiddish, say for a baby being born or graduating from college or something, do you know what you say?
I don't.
You say Mazel Tov.
Oh, Mazel Tov. Okay.
Mazel
yeah,
Tov.
Sure. Yeah.
Now, so what do you say to someone who has launched a very interesting and had a very successful watch launch here at Basel? What do you say?
Mazel Tov, I guess.
Mazel Tov. That's great. You're wonderful. All right, let's now jump into the watches, shall we? The top 5 Basel 2017 under $5,000. Number 1, Oris Dexter Gordon. The long, tall Dex watch, another celebration of another great jazz musician. Oris does this so well, and what they do so well is they manage to make a cool watch. Because, jazz is cool, jazz musicians are cool, but if you try to define cool, you can't do it. If you say, hey, I'm cool, you're not, But somehow or another, whenever Oris does these jazz musician watches, they remind me of wearing sunglasses inside. Because you go into jazz clubs and lots of people have sunglasses on inside in the dark. But I see that as being very cool. It's also very casual. So my first pick this year is the Oris Long Tall Dexter Gordon Celebration watch. It's $1,900 US, and it's a limited edition of 2,000. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's very impressive. Now, I want to talk about a watch from a major brand that I think, in terms of value for money, is just superb. And I always have difficulty pronouncing this. Seiko Presage.
Presage. Okay, now it's my turn to, Presage.
Sorry. The chronograph. Yeah. It has what is, I think, its most interesting feature, an enamel dial. Now, this watch is $2,800 US. What are you getting for that money? An in-house chronograph movement from one of the major players in the watch industry and one of the most important brands, Seiko. I realize you're probably going to arrange to have me killed later in the day for saying that in Switzerland. But this is an incredible price, $2,800. And it's a chronograph, a wonderful chronograph. And I really like the enamel dial because we have functionality in the chronograph and beauty in the enamel dial, which is magnificently done, as you would expect from Japanese craftsmen. Now, one of my favorite brands in this market segment, Nomos. The Nomos Ahoy Neomatic. The Nomos Ahoy Neomatic, that's the name. Again, what this watch proves is you don't have to spend a lot of money to get great design. It's $4,660. And it is one of the most difficult things to do in any field of design. It's simple. It's simple, but at the same time, it's quite striking. Very difficult to do. People with budgets in the gazillions can't manage to do this. And I do think it's very difficult to look simple and do a simple watch, great design, very good movement for $4,660. That's pretty impressive. Now, let's move on to Tudor, which is, again, one of everyone's favorites in this market segment. Tudor has done something very interesting. They've brought back to the market a two-tone diving watch, the Black Bay Steel and Gold. This watch is available on a bracelet and on a strap. I really like it on the bracelet. And one of the things I like about it is it's not plain yellow gold. It is brushed yellow gold. Again, I think that's very attractive. It's very practical. And what can I say except brushed yellow gold is the new rose gold, or red gold, or pink gold, or whatever expression you want to use it.
It has also this kind of almost a little bit of a bronze feel to it, like we saw with the bronze today. The black.
Does. It does have a bronze feel. I think that's the brush gold. It's more subtle than just bam in your face yellow gold. I've always liked yellow gold. I'm a yellow gold guy. I don't really like rose gold that much. I don't think it goes with my skin tone.
But that's a good excuse. I like it. Isn't it? Yeah, sure. All right, so next watch then.
Next watch. Well, the next one is something that reminds me of my childhood. Omega Railmaster. It reminds me of my childhood because all I can think about when I look at it, and this is a good thing, I mean this as a compliment to Omega, is my toy train set. Mm-hmm. And it's just got that feel about it. It's got that real man's toy feel about it. And the dial is steel, lifted with, I mean the color is lifted, the dial is lifted in terms of its appearance by very unusual color markers. And I like that Omega is bringing this watch back. It's bringing it back at $4,900, so it just makes it in to our category. And this watch will be one of the most talked about watches from Basel 2017.
Well, thank you very much, Michael, for your insight into this price category, that's price range. I have to say that we saw quite a lot of watches under the 5,000 mark this time.
It's a very important segment. The watch brands realize they have to offer less expensive watches. They also want to attract a younger generation. That means you need lower prices. And again, it's the long-term plan of getting ready for the onslaught of the Chinese brands that's coming. Long-term, that's what they're thinking of.
I guess we'll talk about that next year.
We can talk about that next year.
All right.
So, Basel Talk.
Basel Talk. Thank you very much, Michael.